guys, it's Thomas TF47 here. Today we're taking a look at the Trackmaster Stormy Night and Sodor set from 2011. Here we can see everything that's included with this set. You will notice I have a Trackmaster Thomas here. That's actually because I'm missing Charlie from this listing, and I couldn't find my Charlie from the collection, so I just had to use a replacement engine here. We can see how to set up the set. There are a lot of stickers in the set. Thank goodness they were already applied with this listing, so that's a good thing. Here we can see the rest of the details and how to play with this set, and then here's a look at the back of the instructions with battery installation. Alright, so starting we're going to go ahead and put Maithwaite together. So all you do is you just snap this down into the base. Fits nice and snugly in there. It's not a one-time snap or anything. And then we're going to take and put the branch there to the right. And now we're going to add the batteries. So we're going to go ahead and turn this over, and you'll see the battery cover here. We're going to use a Phillips head screwdriver to take and remove the screw there. And then we'll go ahead and remove that battery cover. And then we're going to add 2 AAA batteries. Once we do that, we'll go ahead and add the battery cover back. And I have to say, this set was in really good condition considering its age. This set is from 2011. It really impressed me. Alright, once that's all back together, we'll go ahead and listen to some of the sounds from this set. And it has a few sounds here, which I think are pretty cool. Very nice. Alright, now we can see here we have a little pop-up there, and it has an owl and moon, which I think looks very cool. I also really like how on the stickers here for the windows, we can see the lightning flashing across the windows. It's such a great touch. It really gives an extra element of spookiness to this set. Here on the side, you can see this is a very thin Maithwaite, but it still looks nice. On the back, I really like this window detail too. It has this nice effect to it that really gives it a lot of depth, which I think is pretty cool. Here's a look at the other side. You can see there with the tree branch. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and assemble the set, and this is a really simple set. It's just basically an oval, so we'll go ahead and assemble the curves and straight track there. Alright, now we're ready for a spooky night on Sodor. So we'll go ahead and start Thomas, and he triggers the switch there. You can hear that thunder and lightning sound effects. He moves a tree branch as he passes by. And then we can have the owl pop up with the moon there too, just breaking through the rain and clouds. Very nice graphics. Alright, now Thomas is going to continue around the bend on his journey, and then come back around, and he's ready to stop again at Maithwaite. Very nice. Alright, so what are my thoughts on this set? Well, I'm going to tell you, it is a lovely set. So, I love how Maithwaite in this set has the nice spooky lightning reflection in the windows. I think that's a really nice touch. They could have easily just left it like a gray or something, or a blue, and they didn't have to put that extra element of detail in, but I'm very glad that they did. I love the sound effects with this set. That's a lot of extra life to the set. When Thomas is running around, or Charlie would be running around and hitting that switch, just hearing the lightning and the thunder and the wind howling. And then there's even like a little bit of a sound effect there with the owl hooting, which I think is pretty cool too. I love the action feature where you push down the chimney and then you get to see the owl and the moon shining there. I think that's really cool too. I also really like the glow-in-the-dark track. So you would think that I wouldn't like the glow-in-the-dark track because I'm more of like a realistic railway type person, but I really love the glow-in-the-dark elements of the Halloween sets. It just adds this extra level of like spookiness and coolness to it, and it looks really great with this set as well. Now, this set I think would be perfect for either an expansion set or a starter set. So think about like for younger engineers, if you want them to get kind of into the creepiness and the spookiness of the season to celebrate, this would be a great starter set to do that with, right? You could easily just get this set and just have them set up a little Halloween scene. It doesn't take up too much room. It's the perfect size, especially if you have like some Halloween buildings or something for display. Like, you could easily put that with it and just have a lot of fun. Or if you were like me and you have a very seasoned collector and you want to just add to the collection, this is a good set for that too, because you get extra glow-in-the-dark track, and then of course Maithwaite, which you could put into almost any Halloween layout and just add some cool thunder effects and lightning sound effects to it too. So all in all, it's a great set. I think it's a great way to celebrate Halloween, and I'm so glad to have it here again in the collection. Anyway, that's my thoughts. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye for now.